Hello to all my friends out there. And so I'm brewing some mint tea, and this is really good if you get a chance to get this brand. I really love it. It's herbal, and it tastes really good. I'll just have a half cup because it's not quite done brewing. Usually I mix lemon, honey, and cinnamon. But this is not fully brewed, so I have to just drink a little drink. It tastes really, really good when it's really, really hot. Okay. I was reading the awesome comments that my followers left, and as some of you know, I had a fly problem. I'm not taking any chances that they're coming back. And someone said, fill a little bowl, I think I have the instructions, with vinegar. And that will kill them. So, you know, probably for the rest of my life, I'm going to have little, that's my, I have lots of little bowls for them around my house, for them to partake. I was in misery with those flies. And then every time I think I am rid of them, they're back. Okay, so what this video is about is I don't have much money. I don't know what I'm going to do. And so one of the comments was the lady was making some oatmeal and something for the homeless. And so I was thinking, and you know, always my dad said, do not send my son to school without a meat and cheese sandwich. And so I buy the bread as cheap as I can. I even found it for like 50 cents one day. And then I stockpile all kinds of lunch meat in my freezer, and I cut it in half so that I can have a meat and, oh, I didn't take my cheese out. Where is my cheese? And I bought this cheese at Dollar Tree, 16 pieces for $1. Okay, so you're really broke, so I would say the way to go would be have 2 meat and cheese sandwiches, one for breakfast and one for lunch. And then all you have to do is worry about dinner. And that's going to nourish your brain to the point where you should be able to function. Okay, now for the stockpile. One of the most important things you do not want to run out of is fruit. So I stockpiled various kinds of fruit. And if any of you are doing homeless missions, a little handful of dried fruit and nuts. And then I also found these cheap one day, these food bars, you know, those are good. And then I stockpile all kinds of these small containers of fruit. But a little handful of dry fruit. I found some dry fruit really cheap. You know, I think you get about 16 dry apricots, so that would be like 16 apricots. So a little handful of trail mix, you know. Okay, and then something else very, very important. Okay, I told you the story about my relative. And so I started stockpiling all kinds of beef jerky bars. I stockpiled some bacon jerky and a little handful of meat. When they're on sale cheap, I buy them. I got these for $1 each. Okay, and then I have some trail mix in my freezer. But another good thing are these, they come pepperoni, and I had, what was the other one? It was pepperoni and some kind of sausage, but they're ends, and they're pretty cheap, and you get 2 pounds. I just eat them. I cut them in little pieces, and I eat them. I keep everything in my freezer. that I might possibly, all the leftovers I freeze. You want to stockpile this. The story was, my relatives were coming across the plains, darn near starving, and the little boy cut off a little piece of meat, probably no bigger than these, and he was able to make it across the Rocky Mountains, you know, in the face of starvation. So meat and cheese sandwiches, fruit and dry meat, and God bless you all.